You heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to zero. Zero. When it comes out, zero.
Do you want to be a professional trader? This time, boost your trading performance with SolarFist and get a full report of your trading patterns. SolarFist app uses NFTs and Web3 as it is designed for crypto and perpetual contracts. Our platform provides you feedback that is based on your data, and it helps in redefining your performance by adopting more strategies. Sharpen your trading edge with SolarFist, and we have different pricing plans for you. SolarFist.com.
Hello guys, welcome again to other live stream. So, well, let's talk about Bitcoin. What happened with Bitcoin? Okay, so first of all, remember one-day chart, and one-day chart, so technically speaking, I was looking for other if this is a real breakout, remember, we must see Bitcoin, very strong with a massive pump, and after that coming here, and yes, potential reversal, and after that to the upside. But remember, always my technical analysis is gonna be like this. Every time when you see Bitcoin testing the MA55, and not just because you see one candle here, yeah, the classic is the body, the candle close above the MA55, so it's broken right now to the moon. No, here, no. Always is gonna be like this. I can be wrong, of course, yes, always. Actually, I told you, right? I got to stop it 2 times in this price action. Yeah, 2 times. So right now I am in short. Always I'm gonna start looking for short every time when I see this kind of price action or any asset testing the MA55. And now you can see here is paying off. Okay. So what is next? Okay, let's start first of all here in one-day chart. There is a very high probability we will see in the next 24 hours a sell signal here. As you can see, the forecast is a sell signal, so potentially any close below $21,400 today, you will see other test to $20,900. Pay attention of this level, ME21. Any close below this area, get ready because Bitcoin will break and will test around 20K. And here, my friend, here is when we will know if this is consolidation or not. Because any close below 20K, as I said before, you will see continuation and new lows. Okay. Right now, with this close, any close below, I will say yes, $21,300. Pay attention here because we are gonna have a very high embedded divergence, as you can see in one-day chart from this point and this point, $24,000 and also 22. Okay, so right now Bitcoin is testing this area as potential support. Maybe yes. Honestly, I am in short position right now at $22,400 around here. Yeah, I am here in short position, and I just protected my entry here. I am in short, and that's it. Okay. Now let me show you in 4 hours why. Okay, this live stream is going to be very interesting because, as I said before, I took 2 losses in this price action. Why? Because, well, first of all here, let me explain how I study my own mistakes and how I can improve, hoping maybe how I'm doing this is going to help you in the future. First of all here, as you can see here, when Bitcoin was in 4 hour chart showing this potential sell signal here, you see, one moment, okay, one moment, I don't know what happened. Okay, yeah, good. Here I decided to enter in short position here around $20,200. Yes, but after that, what happened in 1 hour chart? If we go to 1 hour chart, Bitcoin was still pumping here a little bit, yeah, and we saw this this move right here. Let me show you here. Let me 3x here, and after that, you see what happened. Bitcoin started touching the center line here, and after that, we see this move here. As you can see here, around $22,000 for 500, and I gotta stop it here again. And why? Because I was looking for this various divergence, yes, but you know, this is a business. Market makers, they like to do these kind of things many times, and I gotta stop it here. But because I know this is the area for selling, not for buying, of course, I say, okay, I will wait again, other 4 hours, and I open other short position here, looking for finally this various divergence here, playing from this point and this point, and also with this point, from this point and this point. And now finally it's working. Finally it's working. What happened after that? Well, let's see. As you can see here, this, okay? So it's very important risk management. Why? Because, for example, if Bitcoin this is a real breakout here, I could get a stop. I could just, Bitcoin will keep pumping here. I didn't protect my entry. My loss, instead of just maybe couple 100, I don't know, 200 or 300, I don't know, who knows. It depends on your size, your position size, right? It could be maybe a massive loss. Okay, so that's why it's very important to protect your entry. Right now, in short term, in 4-hour chart, this is playing, and usually you will see around 20,900 around there. The MA55 in 4-hour chart. This should be the target in 4-hour chart, and also the MA21 in 1-day chart. Okay, it's the same level as you can see here. Now the question is, are we gonna see a bounce here? It depends. It depends on what. It depends if, based on this various regions as you can see here, we have here and here. Yeah, we are gonna see potentially in the next 24 hours a sell signal in 2-hour chart, and now you can see how the cascade system of my system, of course, is working. Any close below, I will say, actually right now with this close, we are gonna see a sell signal in 12-hour chart, and maybe I will just keep my position open or short, and it's gonna be a swing. Looking for a potential break this area, a potential break, and after that maybe $20,000. Now, so fair enough. It's still holding this area, okay? One thing here in 12-hour chart, the volume is healthy. It's about the 0 line here, as you can see here. Every time when we see this volume here about the 0 line, maybe we will see a bounce, yes, in the next, maybe this week, who knows? But the biggest thing here is 1-day chart. Bitcoin 1-day chart is still below the 0 line in OBB, so this is still, the sell pressure is still on. Also, with this advanced, my new indicator here, as you can see here, I will explain something else. This, yeah, is not because the golden cross. I mean, when you see the red cloud here, it's not because the golden cross or that cross. No, it's the slope. As you can see here, the moving average MA55 didn't change the slope. So that's why the sell signal here is still present. Because remember, in my system of trading, I am looking for slopes, okay? When it's changing, when it's turning, for example, positive, negative, whatever, right? Instead of looking for golden cross on that cross, okay? So let me tell you, this game is very simple right now. Any close today, I will say, below this area, and actually even better, below $21,000, I will say this is other higher low, higher low here, other higher low here, and you will see 20K. Yeah, this is the last hope as usual for Bitcoin, all the bulls. Any close from this level, actually I will say yes, $20,000, 500, I will say, yeah. Any close below there, you will see continuation and potentially new lows around, again, 18, 19, blah, 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 blah. Now, don't get confused because this is 1-day chart, okay? So I'm still thinking Bitcoin, potentially this is the bottom. Maybe yes, technically speaking with my system of trading, as long as the 5-day chart is above the MA55, I am not looking for 10K or whatever. So the only thing I can tell you right now with this new close, technically speaking, the time is almost over for Bitcoin. Be careful with this. The close here was good, but it was not strong enough. As you can see here, is almost testing the MA21, but it's not strong enough. So in the next sell signal here, we are gonna see it maybe by the end of the month, something like this. So what Bitcoin must do? Hold this area, yeah, sideways here, and if we see this, the sell signal, right, and if we see the buy signal here again, maybe in October, November, yes, the bottom is in, and after that you will see continuation, and maybe actually a very, very good rally. So, but as you can see here, to say like technically speaking, with price action, the bottom is in, we have to see this sell signal firing. Of course, we need to see it, and after that, something like this, right? Something like this, yeah. And after that, Bitcoin must be in sideways here without breaking and making lows. Okay. And also, one thing here, let me be clear because actually I got many questions in my private channels. Here, the performance of Bitcoin is garbage. It's shit. Okay, I need to be honest with you. It's garbage. Why? Because, well, there are new members in my private channels, and let me explain here. Bitcoin fired a potential buy signal here, first sideways, and after that, in July, August, a buy signal or bounce signal. So should be Bitcoin should test at least MA55, but that didn't happen, and Bitcoin instead is just in sideways, as you can see here. And here with this potential new higher low here. So in the moment when you see Bitcoin testing the start line here in curve, and Bitcoin is still in sideways here, well, get ready, because technically speaking, should be to the downside. Okay, remember, based on 5-day chart, I am still thinking Bitcoin this area could be the bottom. Yes, and also as you can see here, the OBB is about to test the MA55 by the end of this month, maybe next month. But be careful here, because if Bitcoin gets rejected by this MA55, because actually technically speaking, for example, in 2015, we saw the first test here and rejection. What happened after that? Let me show you. Bitcoin here, the first test, the MA55 after many months. One moment. Here. Sorry, I know. After this this slides after this, let me explain about Ethereum. Okay, so here, breaking here, testing here, as you can see here, and sorry, it's not this price action actually. It's this one. First test in weekly chart. After that rejection, usually it's a rejection in the first test. What happened after that in 2015? Well, Bitcoin in general crashed from this point and this point around 30%. Okay, but the most important thing here, didn't break the previous low. So with this test, maybe by the end of the month, we cannot see, or we shouldn't see, Bitcoin making new lows. I mean, you can imagine that Bitcoin is testing here the MA55 here in weekly chart. We see a major downside here, 18, 19 again. But if this is the bottom, Bitcoin cannot make new lows, okay? Because any close below this area, actually below 20K, the monthly as well, this is gonna hit, it's gonna be a trigger for a major downside, okay? So technically speaking, I cannot be too bearish right now. I cannot say, oh yeah, Bitcoin is gonna crash to 10K, something like that. No, I don't think so. Of course, based on my technical analysis with OBB, right? Remember, OBB is my lead indicator. So, but I need to see Bitcoin prove me like actually this is the bottom. How? Well, right now we are gonna see tomorrow, maybe tomorrow we're gonna see a sell signal here in 1-day chart, and you know what is gonna happen. The projection is like this, and it's gonna be like this all time. Okay, so that is what's the projection. Always is gonna be like this. And I said before, hey, if Bitcoin it is a breakout, Bitcoin cannot stop the next 24 hours. Yesterday I say it, as you can see here. Well, Bitcoin is not doing that. Okay, so the projection is gonna be like this, and pay attention to the price action today. Okay, any close below, let me repeat, 21,400. Actually even worse, $20,900, and breaking the mid 21, you will see 20K, but there is a very high probability you will see breaking this area. And pay attention of this. Why? Because we have a major setup coming here right now, emerging. This could be a massive bull trap, potentially, yes. Let me show you here why. Because the volatility here into the chart is expanding here. But in the context of a downtrend, remember, this is a downtrend. Technically speaking, yes, it's a downtrend, okay? Technically here is just trying to test the MA55 here, crashing here, and the last hope for bulls is 20K. In all the time frames, $20,000 is the key, okay? So I want to see it here. I mean, tonight we are gonna see it. And the next close for today chart is gonna be in the next 24 hours. This game is very simple. Any close today, based on today's chart, any close below this area, 21,400, better, $20,900, where is the MA21 in 1-day chart, you will see full rejection to $20,000 and potentially new lows. And based on volatility, well, maybe continuation. As I said before, probabilities are there. Yeah. The chart is looking better with OBB, but remember, OBB is gonna take months. It will take months. Yeah. So maybe I'm expecting Bitcoin will in weekly chart, my expectation will be February, March next year. Yeah, maybe not this time. So, but well, let's see. Okay, so let's continue. Now let's talk about the SP 500. No, actually, let's talk about, as usual, right? Altcoins, Ethereum. Ethereum is a sell. I said it like 2 weeks ago. People they had I mean, all the people I said it many times. This is a sell, a sell, a sell, a sell, a sell. But the merge, right? To the moon, right? This time Bitcoin is gonna outperform Bitcoin. Ethereum is gonna outperform Bitcoin. All the garbage people they are saying, especially newbies, right? People, oh yeah, this time Ethereum is gonna do the best. Actually, I really strongly invite you to hear my podcast about these kind of things, because that kind of mentality for me is gambling mentality. This is like this, and it's gonna be always like this. Okay, like this. Why here? As I said before, there is no time. I mean, no, like to the moon. No, this is like this. Okay, it was a sell, very obvious, very simple technical analysis here, as you can see here. There's is sideways here with buy signal here, and it's not breaking. I mean, it's not bouncing here. Well, when you see the signal here breaking 1,600, you will see a sell off to 1,200 around there. Now, maybe when the chart was not clear for you. Okay, I told you, I said, I warned you. Actually, remember, I am a financial advisor. Like 2-3 weeks ago. This is a sell. Yeah, there is no time in the chart, as you can see here, and you will see, well, we have a high embedded variance, as you can see, from this point and this point, and after that, continuation to the downside. Okay, $1,000 to 100. If this area breaks, you will see $500. Okay, as I said before, watch Bitcoin, because Ethereum or any altcoin doesn't matter. They are altcoins. Okay, they are altcoins. I don't know why people, oh my god, now Ethereum is more important than Bitcoin. Please, newbie. I think you are coming from 2021, 2020. No, this is like this. This is like this, and that's it. Okay, by the chart. Let's talk about, you want me to change my technical analysis. You will have to wait maybe in December, around there, 2 months. Okay, so let's continue. Bitcoin dominance, very, very, very important. Very, very important, remember? So we talk about this. I said, hey, careful here, because new low here around breaking maybe 40, 39, something like that. You will see a bullish divergence forming. And we have the bullish divergence right now. With this bounce, actually, we have a bullish divergence in weekly chart. Actually, that is very concerning for me, because this is a wonderful bullish divergence, actually, from this point and this point, as you can see here, and the biggest bullish divergence for 1 year consolidation here from this point and this point, and also massive bullish divergence in OBB. As you can see here, this is a beautiful consolidation, 1 year consolidation. Get ready, because the next move, according to Bitcoin dominance, is gonna be massive, 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 something like this. This is gonna break, and it's gonna break very, very hard. Okay. Okay, so let me continue. Okay, Bitcoin dominance, USD dominance. Let me show you here. USD dominance. Okay, here. USD dominance here. Okay, perfect. Fair enough. It's still, I mean, to the downside, yes. We don't have, as I said before yesterday, we don't have a bearish variance here. This is a very healthy uptrend. Technically speaking, should be the MA55, but watch this price action. Yeah, it's about to test the center line here by the end of the month. If you see USD dominance testing the center line here, and also this asset is still holding this area, you will see something like this. Something like this. Sideways, 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 consolidation. After that, new highs. Okay, so technically speaking here, I am expecting a new lows. I mean, actually, yes, technically, yes, but time is very important, remember. With this new low here, maybe when you see the line testing here and use the dominance here, potentially if we see a new high here, maybe the volume is gonna, it will something like this, right? Something like this. That's in the MA55 here. Better divergence maybe around there. And after that, yes, I'm gonna start looking for a major correction. But right now, well, fair enough. Use the dominance is still holding. It's a strong. I hate it because the dollar actually is very strong right now. It's very strong. I need to say. I mean, we don't have the sense of as before. It's weaker. Yes, I can see it. Yes, but look at this. When the new close here, we have a buy signal here in the chart. Even with this rejection here, this is still trending to the upside, as you can see here. Trending to the upside. The trend is your friend. Every time when it's testing here, the MA21 is very strong. Even if it's not testing the MA55, you can expect by end of the month, as I said before. I am defensive here, conservative here. In the moment when you see the solid line tested here by the end of the month, according to the forecast, it's going to be around October 1st, the last week of this month. If you see this weekly chart testing the solid line, get ready because, well, new highs for USD dominance. Something I don't want to see. I would like to see, honestly, I would like to see breaking down to MA55. It's something I want. But remember, right? So traders is something we want. Yes, emotions, right? But technicals are other thing, facts, right? So we are talking about facts here. So let's continue right now with well, SP500. What is doing SP500? Well, let me show you here. Weekly chart, I said there is no time. And that is my concern. Yeah, technically the bottom potential is doing good. Yes, I said yesterday, right? In weekly chart, as long as this asset is holding 3,700, I cannot be extremely bearish right now, okay? But not because of that. In the moment when I see the sell signal here in weekly chart, maybe next week, by the end of the month, get ready. Why? Because this area is going to be tested again, yeah? Potentially could be a good buy. Maybe it depends of the time. It depends of the time. Remember, time is very, very important. And actually is something like I can see many people, they don't care about the time. So here we will see other tests, maybe 3,700, 800 on there, and we will have to wait maybe next year, yeah, to see if this area breaks. So if this area breaks, get ready because we are gonna see capitulation. Okay, as I said before, I cannot be extremely bearish right now. Is it still holding? Yes. Is it still maybe in consolidation? Maybe yes, but I need to see SP500 crossing here, settle line here, about to find a buy signal here, maybe in February, March 2023, and after that, yes, potentially we are gonna see a major rally, but we will have to wait. So 3,700, 800 is gonna be the area. Let's talk about the 1-day chart. Yeah, to the moon, right? To the moon. Look at this. As I said, this area is the resistance. There's an MA55, there's in this area. Okay, we still has momentum, yes, but getting rejected by this, watch it, not because you have the buy signal is still there. Well, and you see the asset is getting rejected here. Well, to the moon, right? 1 million. No. Other tests at least to maybe 3,900 there, maybe sideways here, but when you see the solid line testing here and this asset is not breaking 4,100, well, continuation to 3,700, and that is going to be actually for me is this is the scenario for me. I mean, this one sideways and downside in 1-day chart. Okay, so let's continue in 4-hour chart. Maybe you are trading this. Who knows? Maybe you are trading this. Sell signal is about to fire. This move is about to start. I will start looking for 3,900 and potentially continuation. Okay, so I think I'm done with the stock market. Okay, now next thing is well, questions. Let me see. Good time for the streaming. Thank you. No, thank you for all your support. Seriously, yeah. Seriously, 1 year ago I had just maybe 10 followers or 10 subscribers, and now more than 500. Maybe for many YouTubers is a little bit. For me is to the moon, honestly. So 5-day chart, Ethereum volume also above MA55. Let me see, Ethereum. I cannot trust in the volume for Ethereum because it's too young. 2017, 5-day chart. Okay. This is let me see, 2017 here. Technically speaking, yes, it is. Technically speaking, yes, but here the same thing, right? As you can see here, it was here, almost above, and after that crash at $4,000, something like that. So here, let me tell you something for Ethereum. Okay, I know people, they are very bullish here. 5-day chart is firing a sell signal here, and let me tell you something for Ethereum based on, of course, with my technical analysis, right? Well, you have a massive hidden bearish divergence from this point, as you can see here, and actually because it's 5-day chart, we can say something like this. I didn't want to show this because I don't want to scare people. We have 1, 2, 3 from this high and potentially this high. Well, welcome to the hell, right? Welcome to the hell. But the merge, oh my God, is the future, right? Yeah, my NFT. Of course, level by level, right? Remember this number, any close below 1,200. Well, now you will know exactly the real value of your NFTs. Okay. Okay. Are we still in a by the month? I actually, as I said, I am not, technically speaking, I am not expecting Bitcoin to, as long as $20,000 is holding, I cannot be extremely bearish. Okay. Right now, Bitcoin is dumping, as you can see here, 21,300. We are gonna see tested $20,900. Any close below there today, yes, we can start looking for 20K and potentially new lows. Okay. Okay, so let me continue. Is shorting alts a better alternative than shorting BTC? It depends how many years of experience you have. Okay, let me explain something. Why I am just shorting Bitcoin? Why? Actually, that is a question, very good question for my fact in my channel. Why shorting Bitcoin? Why just Bitcoin and no altcoins? I have a rule. Okay, I have. It's not about my system. It's just about risk management. In a spot, all the altcoins, they are 3x or 5x leverage. I mean, the volatility is 3 or 4 or 5 times higher than Bitcoin. Is an example. Let me show you. For example, from in 2020, right? Bitcoin from 4K to 60K, it was, well, a lot, 14 times, something like that, right? But for example, if we watch, I don't know, Solana. Solana, right? Solana. Okay. And yep, Solana. One moment. What happened? What is happening with my trading view? This platform is garbage, my God. Sorry, I don't like trading view. If you know a better tool, tell me. Or wait for a couple of years because I have a surprise, but in a couple of years. Okay. Watch, for example, here. Solana, it was a 0.50. So at the same time, right? April, March, what happened with Solana? You see, you cannot compare the volatility with Bitcoin and altcoins. Okay. So because of this example, or for example, Cardano, whatever, there is a very high probability you will get wrecked. Very, very high if you are in futures with any altcoins. Okay, but I can make money faster. Yes, but you can lose money faster. That is a problem. And especially you are the guy who likes to, go long 20x, 50x, right? No. That's why it's about risk management. So that's why I don't trade altcoins in futures. Always altcoins in a spot. That's it. And altcoins, my rules is like always I'm gonna trade altcoins in a spot in higher time frames, macro time frames, minimum 5-day chart, weekly chart. Okay, because I don't want to take. It's about risk management. And also because in higher time frames, my win rate is around 85%. So that means my chances to win a trade in altcoins is very high. So that's why I prefer to manage my risk properly in weekly chart. Okay, so let me continue with more questions. Okay, the trading view is lagging for me too. Yeah, I mean trading view is shit for me, honestly. Okay, so let's continue. Let's continue. Okay, for example, now we have Cardano. Cardano is still making these like higher lows, higher low, potentially higher low. And as you can see here, the strongest support, right? 0.40. And this is a very good example why we have to, Bitcoin is gonna be tested, because we can use Cardano as example. Cardano right now we have settle line tested here almost in the next next week. And tell me what is doing Cardano to the moon, right? Cardano had around 3 months right now, actually 3 months, yeah, to see at least other test to the MI 55. But that didn't happen. Instead, Cardano, the next big ecosystem on NFTs, right, or whatever, is in sideways. Satellite testing here. Well, you think about it. These are just, it's a very, you don't have to be a professional trader to understand this. 3 months is bouncing. Is it bouncing? No. Is it breaking the MA55? No. Is it actually even is breaking the MA21? No. With a buy signal, right? So what do you think is going to happen with a sell signal? To the moon, right? Accumulation. My God. Please. We are serious traders here, right? Please. Okay, so let's continue. You have any questions, please let me know in the comments. You want me to check more icons, please let me know, okay? Okay, so let me continue with other coins. For example, BNB. BNB is something like someone asked me last night. So let me see here. BNB, watch this. Sell signal in 5-day chart. Okay, 5-day chart, high embedded divergence here. We have high embedded divergence also in OBB, as you can see here, from this point, and this point. Yeah, in the long term, then maybe next year we are gonna see, because OBB other test to the MI55 potential a buy. Yes, the problem here is maybe the price is gonna crash to maybe 200. Who knows? But here, this asset here is firing a sell signal, so you have to wait other 2 months in red here. And as long as BNB is holding 200, potentially the bottom is in. Maybe yes, but maybe it will take time to see it. Okay, so let me see here. In 5-day chart, we have this is like this, right? This is like this. It's an example for right now. I think now makes sense to talk about Matic, because Matic 2 weeks ago, around 2 weeks ago, I said this is like this. It's gonna take time. Usually, it's gonna take time because, well, it's bouncing here sideways distribution, and after that, trend. In this case, downtrend. Okay, let's continue with the stocks. Okay, I'm done with Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin. Oh, amazing, beautiful short. I'm very happy with my short. Well, this is this, right? Okay, I gotta stop it 2 times, but now it's worth it. Your MA55 is gonna be tested, potentially a test here. Okay, because it's testing MA55 here, to the moon, right? Buy 100x long. No. You will have to wait because this is taking long time. I think maybe you will see the next buy signal in 4-hour chart maybe after 2 or 3 days, according to the forecast, right? Because it takes time. Remember, the forecast is not going to tell you when to buy, when to sell, or the projection. No, it's going to tell you the time. That's why for me it's a game changer, because you have time. Okay, time. Okay, so let's continue here. MA55 is going to be tested, potential a buy, maybe yes, a bounce, maybe yes, but you will have to wait for the better appearance to play, the finishing here. And also you see the 12-hour chart playing, firing a sell signal. Good luck with that. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, Amazon is a sell. It was a sell 2 weeks ago. I'm expecting it's going to be a sell right now. Amazon. Wow, yeah. You see? To the moon, right? To the moon. No, this is going to break down. There is no volume to support this sideways here. Watch this, because volatility is contracting. So let me see the 5-day chart here. Sell signal here. This is like this. Okay, 100 is going to be tested again. And remember, you see this area in some point, maybe in October, November. Maybe SP500 is gonna test maybe 3,700, 800, and if this area breaks for SP500, you can expect capitulation, and the big short in 2008, something like that. I am expecting it will happen in some point. But as I said before, for now it's just my imagination. Okay, right now here we can speculate here. It could be a potential accumulation, maybe yes. Remember, level by level. If this area breaks, yes, you can start looking for maybe lower prices, right? The next area is around $90. Yeah, and maybe it could be a very nice opportunity to buy, potentially. Okay, let's continue with Tesla. I think they did something, right? Because the price now is, I cannot remember, I forgot. Okay, let me see Tesla. Tesla. Okay. Okay, Tesla. Nope. This is to the downside. This is to the downside. Okay. Tesla to the downside. This is simple. Time. Again, time. You will see the sell signal soon, maybe by the end of the month. And this asset is just lazy here in the MI55. People will say, it's consolidation. It's getting ready for a move. Maybe you're right. But in my system of trading, there is not enough time. And this is going to be like this. Okay. So other test to maybe 230, maybe in the next 2 months, something like that. In 5-day chart, of course, in higher time frames. In 1-day chart, let me see Tesla. To the moon, right? To the moon. Well, maybe potentially yes. We are gonna see a new high here, potentially new high around here, and you will see something like this. The breakout, buy the breakout because the breakout is very powerful, and this time to the moon. Well, you will see a better divergence, yeah, and see you with my shorts around here because it's like this. Okay. Okay, so let me continue with Microsoft. Microsoft 1-day chart. Okay, sideways, testing 55, testing here, maybe just sideways. Let me see weekly chart. Weekly chart is garbage. Oh my god, this is something. Well, was Microsoft, because this is something like could happen to SP500 in maybe next month. You see, testing the previous low here, but here with a sell signal firing. Wow. So what do you think could happen to Microsoft? Well, crash into maybe 230 around there. That is gonna be the next area. Yeah. If this area breaks, hard, you will see the lowest point is 200. That is something that is a target for me. Will make sense with the potential sell signal right now. Let me see the monthly because it's very interesting actually. Microsoft reversing here. Any close below the mid 21, 260 this month, and also better actually 256. Any close here below there? Yes, potentially you can start looking for maybe 200, the MI55 around there, and maybe a major bounce. Historically speaking, well, since 2013 we didn't see this test. Potentially yes, around 215, 200 around there. And for me, in the long term, it could be a very nice buy opportunity. Okay, so let me see quant to the moon, right? I think the next Bitcoin. Okay, let me see weekly chart. Well, it's still in sideways here. Of course, from me as a trader, as I said before, no thank you. And let me see the time. Well, you will see maybe in October. Sell signal here, and this is gonna be like this. Maybe other test to maybe $50, $60 in the long term for me. Okay, will you take profits in 1-day chart MA21? Nope. It depends, right? No, in my case, I am looking for, I will protect my entry. If I see the sell signal in 12-hour chart, I will just protect my entry, and I will wait for the best. The best for what? For my shorts. Technically speaking, as I said before, this area is gonna be tested around $20,000, 800, 900. This area. Any close below this area, well, there is a very high probability you will see 19K tested and maybe new lows. As I said, let me repeat, this 1-day chart time frame, right, is for the next 10 days. The next 10 days. Please don't mix the time frames. It depends. If you are in 4-hour chart, yes, of course, you almost is gonna hit the target around this area. In my private channels, actually, I posted this, I think, in the morning. Yeah. And I said, hey, 3 hours. I posted if we have the confirmation that better divergence. Yes, 3 hours. You will have to wait 24 hours. Remember, 4-hour chart is for 1-day price action in average, right? In average. So right now it's working perfect. Very good. Okay, let me see. I think that's it for today, guys. That's it for today. Thank you for your support, all the guys who are listening my podcast. You have any feedback or you have an idea for the next topic? Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. And I think that's it for today. Thank you very much. Well, see you tomorrow.
You heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to zero. Zero.